Jennifer Love Hewitt is back as Melinda Gordon, struggling with a mysterious man who doesn't want her to communicate with her best friend who has just died. Jennifer Love Hewitt is with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, you don't look like you're dealing with the devil. But, we need to go back and first off, congratulations on last season.
Thank you.
There's a lot of anticipation about the show, and you guys really delivered. How's it feel to, have been renewed and be coming back?
It's great. We all feel really lucky, and we feel even more scared this season than we did last season.
It's gotten really scary.
Well, yeah, and people are watching, and so we really want the show to just be bigger and better every week. And but we're really happy to be back. It's nice.
Let's reset what happened at the end. There was a two-parter last year, real cliffhanger, and sort of your partner, your pal from the store ends up in a not great situation.
Yeah, there was a plane crash in the town of Grandview, and Melinda had to cross over 250 ghosts at once, not finding out until the final moments of our season finale that one of them was going to have to be her best friend. And it was a big deal for Melinda and for our show, really, because up until then she was just a girl who
this sort of happened to ghost whisperer.
Yeah, and this sort of happened to everyone else around her, and it really brought home that she's not safe from the pain that the people who she helps feel on an everyday basis. So we pick up this season with her having to deal with what's going to happen with her best friend, what she's going to do, how she's going to find her.
Because it looks like there's a tug of war developing, right?
There is,
There's the guy with, what do you call the hat guy?
Wide brim.
Wide brim.
So we find out his name tonight. Yes, so that's going to be exciting for people. I think you'll find out a lot about who he is and where he came from. And it's definitely this season a pull between good and evil. The good being Melinda and the evil being Romano and his army of evil doers. So it should be fun.
And it sounds like there's a real tug of war with you and then with your old pal. And
there is, Melinda feels a lot of guilt about not being able to tell her friend straightforward in the beginning of the second part of the season finale that she died.
Here's my question. You do a show like this for a whole year. Has it changed? Have your own feelings about whatever, the spirit world or what have you? Have they evolved? Have they changed? Do you think differently about this than you did a year ago?
I definitely am more open to it. It's hard not to when you're working 15 hours a day playing somebody who this is their world and their life. It's hard not to absolutely believe in it. But I think the biggest thing that the show has taught me, which I think that it's also taught our viewers, is just to live your life the best that you possibly can and not to have unfinished business. Say you're sorry when you're really sorry. Make sure you say I love you. Make sure you do all those things so that, hopefully one day...
You say that like you really mean it.
I really do. You don't have to meet a Melinda Gordon. We don't want people to have to meet her, but we want people to know that if they do, because everybody makes mistakes in their life and doesn't always finish things, that there will be somebody out there, as far as we believe, that will take care of you and kind of help you with the rest of your journey.
You've been involved in media and television and movies, since you were knee-high to a grasshopper, as we used to say. But what is it like to have kids? You really have to carry this show. What has that been like for you?
It's been overwhelming, but great. I mean, it's a really lovely job I have. We have the most amazing crew of people, and my biggest job on the show is just sort of keeping their spirits up every single day, in and out of the work and the long hours and everything like that.
Because the days go forever. People don't know that when you're shooting a series like yours, the days can go 10, 12, 14 hours a day, sometimes beyond 5 days a
15 or
week.
16 hours a day, too, But it's great. I feel really lucky. I get to do what I love. I'm 27 years old. People believe in me to be there. People are watching the show, which is a huge deal in television right now. But we're on an amazing network that gives us an opportunity to grow and flourish. And I really, I just feel very grateful. It's really nice.
I would have thought that. Now, did you do any movies in the off season last year? Because you were so appealing and everybody knows you and loves you. You should be out doing movies. Did you do any movies?
I actually did Garfield 2 while I was filming the show on the weekends, and I will never do that again. It was unbelievable, but it was really fun. But no, the show is it's sort of my full-time job right now.
There you go. Great to see you. Congratulations, and we'll be watching tonight.
Thank you so much.